Hey everyone, today I'm going to talk to you about Hive. It's one of my favorite comic books. A summary of Hive is this is not your typical invasion story. Gigantic oxygen doped bees are attempting to dominate the human race by reversing the food chain. Lee is a middle manager at a large company who has only one thing on his mind save his family from the bug apocalypse. So this series is completed, which means you don't have to wait for any issues. All the issues are out. There's a total of 243 issues. This comic is a masterpiece, and the creator is awesome. I mean, Kusum Kim. He's male, born in 75. I really like dumplings. This guy is elegant. He knows what's important, and he puts out the key information. I read Hive over the course of a few years as it was developing, and I'll have to say that it's a masterpiece. Really awesome, excellent thriller, on par with The Walking Dead, and at sometimes I think even a little bit better. The somewhat scientific basis behind it is that the Arctic has been spewing out excess oxygen for over 2 years, and this has affected plant and animal life all over the world in unexpected ways. What's extra cool about this is that it's somewhat scientifically based, as early times in our planet's history, talking millions and millions of years ago, the atmosphere was extremely oxygen rich, and there were all types of insects that were much larger than they were today. Many insect species breathe through their exoskeleton, so they don't actually have dedicated lungs or anything like that. So, in order to have a certain size, the atmosphere has to have a certain level of oxygen to allow the insects to breathe. So, as the oxygen lowered in the atmosphere, they couldn't maintain a big size, but it used to be the case that a scorpion was over 6 feet long, larger than the average tall man, and much heavier too. So this story brings back those prehistoric creatures, and it wonders how human beings would fare with our modern technology against these ancient beings. Hive does a great job of showing life as normal and how quickly it can turn into this dystopian apocalypse. And yeah, if you're a huge weirdo and you hate bugs, this is not the comic for you. Rest assured, there will be well-timed puns in this comic from time to time. Hive. Humans have always evolved by exterminating other species. Mr. Lee, is this how you do your job? Are you kidding me? Should I read to you the complaints from H High Tech? The executive said to fire everyone, and we barely persuaded them otherwise. How many times do I have to protect you? Sorry, sir. I'll do it again. Of course you will. Think I'd just let you off easy? Get the hell out. Dang. Yeah, so at this point it's pretty obvious. Like, he's really a middle management. He's got a boss breathing down his neck, giving him crap. It sucks. But he's the main character of the story. So as I said, Hive has a great plot, and yeah, it's definitely about the plot of the comic that will really draw you in. Of course, girls are like, "Oh yeah, I read it for the plot." Attention, there's a swarm of wasps outside the office building. Employees should come inside the building quickly. Repeat. Your attention. Employees should come inside the building quickly. What the hell? How many wasps could there possibly be? Huh? Did I fall unconscious? Must have been a dream. Ooh. Oh, it's gross. Oh, it's so moist and furry. Slomp, slurp. Oh, it's drooling. This city of ours. What the hell just happened? Dude, you okay? Wait, I'll get this off you. Oh man, this guy does not know what's going on. Oh man. What's this smell? Doesn't seem like it's human. Something's not right. This guy, I can feel something's not right. Yeah, dude, he's thrown up green crap. What? I mean, this isn't Gatorade. Oh crap. Scramble, scramble. It's opening. It's the 27th floor, but since it's the way down, it'll be easy. The comic does a great job of showing you just how quickly, in an instant, everything changes and society will never be the same. It's here that we see the driving force behind the main character. In an instant, he thinks of his wife and daughter and realizes that if he dies now, they're going to be all alone in this world. And that gives him the fight he needs to continue on. But there's also just good old-fashioned bug killing. Not only are there bugs, but there's also groups of people who are trying to adjust under this chaotic system with no rule of law. So, just like an apocalyptic scenario where humans can also be the most terrifying obstacle you face in life. So I hope this gives you an intriguing introduction to what Hive is like and some of the elements of the story. So I really do think it has something for almost everybody. So it's got bugs, it's got apocalypse, it's got romance, it's got characters you're going to love to hate. It's got really intriguing, mysterious characters where you really don't know their background. And at 243 chapters, I do have to say, it evolves into something that I could not have predicted. So it really, really reaches out there, just like an anime or manga, and takes the story to a different level. And I think it's exciting the entire time. The author does a great job of making you invest emotionally in the characters, and somehow you end up empathizing with giant killer wasps on an emotional level. So it really takes you to interesting places. So I really hope you enjoy the story. And if you read the comic, please comment below with your favorite character. I'd really like to know who you liked and why.